Okay, what is up there YouTube? This is J-Man Time, and today I have a video on Nigerian-made warships. Now, I have been saying I wanted to cover more Africa topics, especially when it comes to homemade weapons, indigenous weapons, and warships and aircraft that have been developed or built on the continent of Africa. So for this video, we're going to do one on the Nigerian Navy and several classes of warships that have been constructed by the Nigerian Navy over the last decade. Now, since about 2012, Nigeria has begun manufacturing their own surface warships for both their ocean-going navy and their riverine navy, their inland navy, or brown water navy. And it started under the previous president of Nigeria, President Goodluck Jonathan, and has continued under the current president, Muhammadu Buhari. Now, this started first as a class of fast patrol boats, but has continued to develop and to the point where Nigeria is now manufacturing all sorts of surface vessels for both the Nigerian Navy, the inland brown water navy, and for export to other nations. So let's go over some of the various warship types that have been manufactured in Nigeria. And we're going to start off with the largest class of warship constructed for the Nigerian Navy in Nigeria, and that is the Seaward Defense class fast patrol boat, also known as the Adani class of fast patrol boats that have been constructed since 2012. Now, currently, this is a class of 5 102-foot long fast coastal patrol vessels that have been constructed for the Nigerian Navy in order to replace many of the older vessels that were purchased from Britain, the US, and a variety of other nations for the Nigerian Navy over the last 50 to 60 years. Now, Nigeria has had a navy since 1966, just 1 year before the 1967 Civil War that broke out, also known as the Biafra War. And this navy has been maintained pretty steadily since the 1970s. But now Nigeria is at a stage where they are starting to manufacture their own vessels, and the Seaward Defense class patrol boat is the first of the large vessels to be constructed for the Nigerian Navy as of now. The vessels have a displacement of at least 150 tons each. They have a main armament of one 30mm HJ-17 autocannon as their main gun, plus two 12.7mm machine guns, Browning M2 heavy machine guns, or Russian DSHK heavy machine guns, and two 40mm automatic grenade launchers, either American Mark 19 or some Chinese grenade launchers. These vessels have an unknown type of ballistic protection, and they have a general speed of between 25 to 39 knots, or about 45 miles per hour, or 72 kilometers per hour, and they have a crew of between 10 and 40. Now, currently, there are 5 vessels of the Seaward Defense class that have been constructed, but only 3 of them are currently in service, and the other 2 are still under construction as of 2022. The 3 vessels that are in service as of now are the NNS Adani, also known as the P-100, the NNS Karadua, also known as the P-102, and the NNS Oji, also known as the P-275, with the other 2 vessels that are still under construction as of 2022. And these are the largest vessels that have been constructed so far by the Nigerian Navy, although recently, in 2021, the Nigerian Navy stated they plan on building even larger vessels in the coming years, so we might see a new class of large, fast patrol boat that is even larger than the Seaward Defense class of patrol boats that have been under construction since 2012. And these aren't the only boats that are under construction or that have entered service. Another Nigerian company by the name of Proforce, which is known for manufacturing armored cars and armored personnel carriers, has also been manufacturing armored patrol boats for both the Nigerian Navy and the Nigerian Police Force. And these Proforce armored boats have been entering service since 2016. Currently, there are at least a few dozen of these in service, but construction started back in 2015. Now, these vessels have a displacement of only about 20 to 40 tons maximum. These are armored boats made of steel and fiberglass. They have a main armament of 1 or 2 12.7 millimeter machine guns. The armor thickness is unknown, but they have a speed of between 35 and 40 knots, and they have a crew of at least 6 to 10. A small number of these have been spotted in service with the Nigerian Inland Navy, being used to patrol the many waterways in Nigeria, especially during an era where there is some sort of piracy happening both in Nigeria and on the coast of Africa as a whole. On top of that, Nigeria does have a terrorist problem with both Al-Qaeda and Islamic State affiliated groups operating in some areas of the inland waterways or rivers of Nigeria. So these armored patrol boats would be needed, especially when you're dealing with jihadists in the middle of Africa. But these Pro-Force armored patrol boats are just some of the newer armored patrol vessels that have entered service with the Nigerian Navy over the last 6 to 8 years. You also have another class of patrol boats known as the Ipanema class, and these are fiberglass patrol boats that have also been constructed between 2015 and 2016 and entered service for the first time in 2016. And these are small fiberglass patrol boats used by the Nigerian police forces that patrol the many waterways, inland waterways in Nigeria. These vessels have no armor as they are made of fiberglass, and they are fitted with 1 or 2 7.62 millimeter machine guns or 2 12.7 millimeter heavy machine guns, and have a crew capacity of at least 6 to 8. And at least 50 to 80 of these boats have been constructed since 2015 and entering service for the first time in 2016. Some of these boats have also been exported to many of the neighboring countries that border Nigeria and in Africa as a whole. So Nigeria is also manufacturing fiberglass patrol boats, which are pretty standard for most navies, especially in Africa and elsewhere. And as of now, that's basically it. There are several planned vessel types that have not yet been laid down and only exist as blueprints as of now, or they only exist as statements as of now, as Nigeria is still planning to construct more warships for their navy, while also purchasing newer vessels, or I guess more advanced warships from other navies, as most of the warships in the Nigerian Navy are foreign-built vessels from nations like France, the United States, China, Russia, and a few other nations. And even Sri Lanka has produced vessels for the Nigerian Navy. But these are the vessels that I can find as of now that have been manufactured in Nigeria for the Nigerian Navy. And what do you all think of these? Please tell me in the comment section below. I have another video on Nigerian unmanned combat vehicles, both unmanned aerial vehicles and some unmanned ground vehicles that have been developed over the last decade. But for now, this is it, and this was J-Man Time, signing off.